Hey everybody, I figured I'd do a short video today, kind of talk a little bit about the bike that I was fortunate enough to be able to purchase over the last couple of weeks. So what I ended up doing is purchasing a 2021 Road Glide Special. Now this bike, in my opinion, is quite special. It's not for everybody. It has the fixed fairing, as I'll show you in a second. It's basically the exact same frame as something like a Street Glide or a Road King Harley Davidson, with the exception of the fairing itself, which is quite different, as I'll show you. I love this motorcycle. I think the colors just pop right out. But like I said, it's to each their own and everybody's own preference. So let me introduce you to Ruby. This bike has the Prodigy wheels, which I really like. To stand right out, kind of like a spoked wheel. The classic Road Glide shark nose fairing, the double headlights, Daymaker headlights. Again, not for everybody. Some people don't like that look. They find it too bulky, but some people really love it. I happen to be one of those people. It's got the 114 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 engine in it. Lots and lots of power, even in 6th gear. I do have to admit that the sound is good. Unfortunately, I can't play anything right now because I'm going to violate copyright rules, but it's a good sound. I do miss kind of the open air feel of the Road King without the fairing, but I have to admit, as an older guy, those comforts are starting to be a little bit more meaningful to me. This bike has the stretched bags on the back, which kind of wrap around the exhaust system. I did add Reinhardt 4.5 inch inserts on this bike to give it a slightly different sound. Not super loud, but a nice rumble. So there she is, 2021 Road Glide Special. So today we are off to Middle Cove, Outer Cove, Pooch Cove, Flatrock. Where else are we going? We're going to head out to Balin, Portugal Cove. Hopefully we'll get to meet some people doing what they do best, enjoying life on a beautiful day like this. And I'll tell you right now, there's not much you could be doing that's any better than riding on a motorcycle, sucking that wonderful fresh air into your lungs and just ripping down the highway. So now we're entering the coastal town of Logy Bay, Middle Cove, and Outer Cove. This place has an abundance of amazing coastlines, and they're easily accessible from the main road. This area is called Outer Cove Beach, and it's used for fishing during the season, but a lot of folks like to come here and have campfires. Not at all uncommon to see whales feeding in this little cove. Very spectacular views. Middle Cove Beach is just a few hundred meters up the road and is equally breathtaking. In late June, these beaches are home to the annual capelin roll. Residents and visitors attend in droves to collect the small feeder fish which come right up onto the beach to spawn. Similar to a smelt, but much tastier in my opinion. The small town of Flatrock is home to about 1,600 inhabitants. There are some Norwegian descendants here, but most families are of Irish descent, and that can be clearly seen in the religion, the music, and the dialect. I was lucky enough to meet up with a gentleman who had lived his whole life here. We chatted while he waited for his son to return from lobster fishing.
This is Flatrock, is it? Yeah. And born and raised here?
I lived in Flatrock here for 30 years, right? My mother lived over here.
On the other side.
Yeah.
I saw old pictures that this place was just bustling with fishing back in the day, eh boy?
Yeah, when Montorian come now, we give it. Yeah. Stuck everybody hard.
Yeah.
You're at the pots over there?
Yeah, all laps. Super here now,
So that's your son coming in way out there from Outer Cove. I think we might have seen him at the lobster pots. And he's based here, so. Here we are in the fishing village of Balin. Only 456 people call this place home. It's likely the name references a connection to the whaling industry. It's believed that vessels from Plymouth and Dartmouth fished here as early as 1676. Here we have 3 generations out checking their lobster traps. According to the skipper, it was a good day on the water. Well, that's about it for today's run. I had a great time. The weather was agreeable. Hope you all enjoyed the ride with me, and don't forget the 3 rules of riding. 1, always be safe. 2, get out there and have fun. 3, don't forget rule number 1. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.